Nine terrifying videos caught by drones. Picture this, you're controlling the drone you got as a birthday gift. You're super excited to fly this bad boy, and you notice something out of the ordinary. What's up guys, you're watching Just Scary, and today we'll be discussing 9 horrifying pieces of footage captured on drones. So let's get into it. The drone. That's the Russia Predator combat drone fell during a routine patrol when suddenly the drone's airspace was met with a fast and large unidentified flying object passing the drone while emitting and glowing in enormous dazzling white lights. Even the thought is blood-rushing, and it sure alerted the operators and the algorithms of the drone. What did the drone do? It scanned the airspace surrounding itself in search of that inexplicable flying object. Did it find anything? What do you think it was? Did aliens finally muster the courage to talk to humans? To the ironic dismay, the drone could not find that dazzling light-emitting object that had trespassed in its airspace. No additional footage was recovered of that object, but it sparked my curiosity. However, the public information on this incident is little, which means that either the video is fake or the military is tight-lipped about it. Speculation can be made that this was our first contact with highly technologically sophisticated extraterrestrial beings. While we are on this topic, what's your intelligent take on Area 51? The cornfield. Let's cross the Atlantic on our imaginary drone and ask how Britishers are doing with their drones. The drones flying over Dorset, England noticed something that made their wings jittery. What might be happening with a farm field that caught their attention? 2 YouTubers wanted to film the beauty of the countryside, so they let their drones fly and capture rustic images of the country. But the footage became a puzzling sensation. A drone captured a well-proportioned crop circle cutting the cornfield. What was more puzzling was that the crop circle was appropriately drawn. They were marked with mathematical precision and aesthetic taste. The formation looked like a crescent, a star, and interestingly, a satanic pentagram. When the internet got wind of bewildering drawings in a cornfield, theories painted the sky gray. Some claimed it was Picasso's streak of extraterrestrial beings, aka aliens from Men in Black. Later it was debunked by the fact that these designs were made using a machine by very laborious artists. Despite this, the capture of this footage merited the definition of terrifyingly beautiful. The Man and the Bear. Now, from the peaceful cornfields of countryside England, let us fly east to Russia's cold, deep, green, bushy forests. In a viral TikTok video, a drone was flying over the picturesque forests of Russia, capturing the calm, cold, and secluded forests. And then suddenly, what the drone captured for the next few seconds gave the viewers chills down their spines. A big, majestic, ferocious, bulky bear was chasing a man in the dead of the forest. The footage showed, as you heard, a man crying for help and a bear breathing on his back. Let us listen to it again. Seems real and terrifying. Well, yes, it is. But let me puzzle you. Where is the sound of the blades of the drone? One inevitable sound. On this basis, many in the jungle of the internet declared the video fake. Quite the sigh of relief. A life saved. But wait a minute, isn't the shadow of the bear following the curve too physically accurate? Isn't that next to impossible to fake? Good point, sir. You deserve some dark chocolate from me. The Cursed Boat. What did you say? Vacation in Australia? Let me grant you your wish. We are generous like that. A boat filled with travelers was having the time of their life in the quiet ocean. Working hard and playing hard in the quiet Pacific Ocean should be the mantra of people. What do you think? But they forgot that they might have left their home for vacation, but they were spending their time in the house of majestic marine predators like tiger sharks. The drone flying above them captured a feast of tiger sharks around the dead body of a whale. Tiger sharks had circled the boat and tried to share the whale's flesh. The gruesome food chain of nature. The captured footage was enough to spread the fear of nature's might and its beautiful and terrifying species. Okay, before we move on to the next one, you guys must do something for us. Yep, you see that red subscribe button right there? We would like you to hit it so hard that it turns gray. And it wouldn't hurt if you also press the like button in the process. Now that we're done with that, let's return to the video. Radiation kills. Now let us fuel our drone with some radioactivity. On 26th of April 1986, the Chernobyl nuclear power plant had the worst nuclear disaster in the history of mankind. The uncontrolled nuclear reaction had made the surrounding residential area a radioactive hotspot. Remember the bunkers of White Houses, which are famously shown in action-packed movies about terrorists gaining a dirty bomb? The residential area around the nuclear facility didn't have any bunkers. Recent drone footage captures the eerie silence of the ghost town, abandoned houses and the parabolically shaped atomic reactor. The ghost town is surely filled with a strange energy, even in the picture. What do you think makes Chernobyl spooky? Is it radioactivity or the powers of ghosts? Hope you are not watching this video alone at night. The Amazons. The Amazon is the largest carbon sink in the world and one of the most biodiverse places in the entire world. But in the depths of the Amazon rainforest, some primitive tribes are still away from the mainstream modern human civilization, and they strongly prefer to stay aloof and be left undisturbed. And the drone capturing the tribe didn't get the welcome party it hoped for. Dismayed at the drone, the uncontacted tribe began to fire on the drone with bows and arrows. And we can't blame the tribe for being on the offensive defense, as we can only imagine what they must be thinking of the buzzing four-legged animal in the sky above them. Similar to how some people would react to UFOs. The spy drone. So, moving away from the isolated culture of the Amazon rainforest, let us dive deep into the modern human civilization of today. Saints and criminals have one thing in common: the past. So, moving beyond my amateur philosophy lessons, let us focus on a drone working as a mini-man in uniform. Police departments across the USA are experimenting with a drone model which can negotiate with criminals trapped in a confined space to either surrender or a SWAT team will break in. Indeed, the law has a long hand. That drone must feel like being in an episode of Law and Order. Now, this is cool technology, but it is prone to misuse, so respectfully kill it if you find such an intrusive drone in your backyard. Lost and found? Keep your siren in place because we are flying into another police drama. A 75-year-old decided to take an evening stroll with his family along a nearby beach in England. The way towards the beach was filled with marshy lands. Somewhere in the journey, Peter got lost, the poor soul. The night went by, but there was no sign of Peter. Then, in the twilight, a drone found Peter trapped in the marshes. As it turns out, after Peter got lost from his family, he accidentally walked into deep swamps and got stuck there for the whole night. And he thought he was knocking on the door of the heavens, but then God sent police drones. Whew, thank God. Wormhole on Earth? Now, from the waterlogged marshes of England, let's dive into the lake of Barisal, California. In 2017, a drone flying above the lake captured something which was, till then, a characteristic feature of outer space alone: a wormhole in the middle of the lake. Now it spooked all the citizens and divided them between wormholes as a teleportation window to another parallel universe like the Matrix series, or a very adventurous water slide. It was a security measure to prevent the dam from overflowing, not a fun water slide for Sunday vacations. In the 1970s, a woman tried to swim near the hole, and long before she could lap, she got sucked into a 200 feet concrete drop and died. No swimming here is a valid warning, folks. Adhere to it. Bloody Creek. Now fasten your seatbelt because we might have heard a landing in the river of blood. You should have listened to me when I told you not to watch this video at night. Now chin up and look at the ceiling. Just kidding. While having a good time with his drone, a Texas man found that a nearby creek had turned apocalyptically red. This captured footage of a river of blood made his blood stand still, and he froze. Later, it turned out it was indeed blood in the creek, a serial killer's spot for hiding the bodies, maybe. The serial killer part may be inaccurate, but the killing part is absolutely accurate. As fate would have it, a big butchering meat plant painted the river red with pig blood. And with that, we'll wrap this up. And as always, if you like this video, why not subscribe to the channel? It motivates us to bring more scary videos. See you guys in the next one. Till then, you can watch our drone-related videos on the